Goodness comes in evil goes. Kimungo.
Kimungo Ukombozi, Kimungo Ukombozi, Kimungo Ukombozi, divine liberty, divine liberation, divine freedom, and all that will bring for African people wherever we happen to be on the face of this earth. Karibu, welcome. My name is Kwende, and today we're going to get into another important subject, and that subject is, whatever your local tradition, spiritual focus on the levels of self is always important. For those that are regular listeners to the channel, you know that in terms of the levels of self, they are identified as being the person self, whether that's the masculine African man or the feminine African woman. Then the harmonious and complementary male-female union between the two. Then, of course, the self of the African family by extension, and then the African community, the nation, and the world community at large. So whatever our local traditions might be, and all of the African traditions are magnificent, beautiful, and essential to their practitioners. So whether it's Yoruba, Asante, Zulu, Shona, whatever it is from whatever region, and even for those that have restored or reclaimed ancient Kemetic science, or whether it's Voodoo, Santeria, there's a whole range of the various expressions. And certainly there is a core oneness that exists between them all that reflects the rooted oneness that African souls have. And within that, it's exceptionally important that we are able to have spiritual focus and energy on the person self, on the harmonious and complementary African male-female union, on the African family, on the African community, on the African nation, and the world community at large. And if we are able to explicitly energize those areas of life in a shared way, because they're common to us all as African souls, then it would certainly be a victorious boon. And as such, ASBWOK, or African spirituality by way of Kwanzaa, provides a framework, a spiritual framework for doing just that. And so just like the cultural formulation that comes out of the observance of Kwanzaa with its rooted values and symbol set that is so brilliant and powerful, ASBWOK, African spirituality by way of Kwanzaa, harnesses the shared experience of rooted oneness that all African people are able to share and grow and develop from. So local traditions of spiritual empowerment never get negated, and it's important that they flourish. But it also means that we can have a shared experience on the wider scale of our journeying in this world to engage in a formulation of spiritual oneness that allows African people to grow in that accord. If African souls don't have a particular local tradition or practice, engagement in African spirituality by way of Kwanzaa is something that then can be engaged in. So empowerment at the local level and empowerment at the wider shared level. So with that food for thought, and surely it is food for thought, Kimungo Ukombozi, Kimungo Ukombozi, Kimungo Ukombozi, divine liberty, divine liberation, divine freedom, and all that will bring for African people wherever we happen to be on the face of this earth.
Divine Madabahuni of love. Shrine of self is gift from above.